Hey everybody, it's Todd Rogers from ToddRogersPhotography.com. Hey, I was going through some older images I shot. I believe I took this back in October on Clearwater Beach. It's Pier 60. Big tourist attraction, beautiful beach. This pier is busy all the time, so I always like to wander over once in a while and just take some shots. And I noticed I had this one kind of buried, and I got looking at it and said, hey, there's quite a bit I can do with this still, and I can turn it into a real nice looking photo. So let's jump right in here and I'll show you how I do it. We're going to take, and right away I noticed that the my horizon line is off. So I'm going to straighten that out right away, because that'll bug me through the whole photo. I don't know why it will, but it will. So we'll hit auto here and see what auto does. On the crop tool, did a nice job, straightened it out. Very good. I don't have much detail in the sky, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my highlights down, my regular workflow, brought a little color and a few more clouds back into it. I'm going to open up the shadows. It's my regular workflow. I'm going to open up the shadows. Maybe not all the way, but there we go. That's probably about nice. I'm going to check my white and black point. I'm going to put my cursor on the button. I'm going to press down Alt. I'm going to slide it to the right until I see a little bit of light breaking through there. And there we go. And we're going to do the same thing with the black. So then we're going to go to the left till you see some blacks breaking through. And there you go. So you got a nice balanced white and black point on the photo. Going to give it just a touch of clarity, because I'm noticing a little bit of noise. So I'm going to hit saturation just a little too much there. There we go. That looks nice. We're going to have to overall, I believe, lift the exposure up just a little bit. No, I'm not, because it looks nicer. It looks nicer that way. It was towards night, or it was the sunset, so there we go. I like the surf. I'll see about this as a foreground element, but we'll see what happens when we get down through here. We're going to skip right by the tone curve. The color panel we'll check here in just a little bit, but I really want to get down to the detail here, so I'll put the eye on, grab my eye here, put it over on a spot on the pier where I can check my sharpness. It's a fairly sharp shot, so we'll put it up in the 80s there, 82. I work on a mathematical equation of 100, so if I put 80 sharpening into something, I like to put 20 of noise reduction in. The sharpening does bring on noise in a photo. And let's see, can we mask here? I think we're going to use the mask, and we're going to press down on Alt and slide this until everything turns black. Everything that's black will not get sharpened. So really you're just keeping your edges nice and crisp. So there, I can go ahead and throw that up to 90 as far as sharpening again. Raise my detail up here just a little bit. And we'll go down to lens corrections. We'll check the remove chromatic aberration, check the profile correction. We're just going with Canon. So there we go. Made the picture jump there a little bit. And I go down here to transform the vertical transform. We're going to hit auto. There you go. Gives you a little bit of more angle. What am I looking for? You're looking at a different perspective is what you're looking for. So now, as far as, see if I open up them shadows just a little bit more. As far as that, let's see. I'm going to bring down that sky just a little bit, because it's just a little too bland for me. Just a little bit. So we're going to bring the exposure down on that slightly. I'm going to straighten this out. Bah. There we go. Now we're getting back around there where we belong. Very nice. Bringing that sky down. We're going to throw some blue into this. Just a touch, not crazy. Not go crazy with the blue. Bring this down just a little farther. There we go. That's what, now we're starting to look like we got ourselves a sunset scene there. I think that'll do it as far as that. Let's see, I'll bring one up from the bottom. And we're going to kind of just close the photo off here a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my mouse here today, but we'll get it. Okay. Okay, yeah, we want to bring this down. And mouse, I should say Wacom. Boy, if you don't use a Wacom tablet, I don't know what I would do without mine. So, alright, now we'll bring the exposure down just a touch. Kind of close, yeah, that'll take care of that little bit of mess up the front here. The sand, I could crop it out, but I'll show you in a few minutes why I'm not cropping it out. So we're going to go with that. Kind of darkens it up, closes it in, draws your eye into the photo. I'm going to go with a radial filter, and I'm going to kind of light this building up here just a little bit. Like the old bait shop up. I think that's what they call that in there. I'm going to go with pull that exposure up just a little bit, lighten it up. Put a little bit of yellow and a little magenta in there. Let's back the yellow off just a touch. Okay. There we go. Nice little magenta. Sky's throwing off a little magenta color, so we're good there. We don't want to go too much here. This right here, I wouldn't mind getting lit up, but I have a feeling if I do that, let's pull the whites down because I notice there's some clipping in there. What to do? Let's see. Let's try a radial filter right in here somewhere. A little bit. I'm going to drag that down. I'm going to get this back to 0 where it belongs. Maybe bring that back up just a little bit. There we go. So the reason I told you before that I didn't want to crop was because I'm going to do a little something with these breaker waves here, and it's going to involve doing just a little bit of hand painting here. So you want to make sure your feather is in the 80s to 90, and your mask is however dense you want it to fill out on your photo. I want to do a little bit of something with this surf in here. Just whiten that up, just brush it slightly. Whiten some of those breaker waves up. Down here on the bottom. I just love this. The Pier 60 Clearwater Beach is absolutely beautiful. I happen to live here, so it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And to me, there's just no other better way to spend a night than go hang out over at the pier, take some pictures. Okay, that's good for the brush. I think we're good there. I could take another brush, and I'm going to throw a little detail in just a certain area. Going to tighten that back up a little detail. There we go. Nice. Just all it's doing is just popping just a little bit of clarity and some sharpness in it. I'll bump the sharpness up a little bit more on that, so we got a nice tight shot. Very nice. So let me show you the before and after. Let's see, we can go side by side here. Oops, nope, that's not going to do that. I forgot. So let's go back to the big screen, and let's bring up the before, and there's our after. So it's quite a bit you could do with that shot. It was I love to take time and go through some of my older images that I shoot, because honestly, there's sometimes I run by one and I don't know how I missed it. It turns out to be a really nice shot, something we could do with, print it out, hang it on your wall, sell it. That'd be an idea. So anyways, folks, hey, thanks for watching my videos. If you like what I do, hit subscribe, hit the like button. Let me know you like what I'm doing so I can just keep right on doing it. And I enjoy showing people Lightroom. People who weren't familiar with it, it's easy. It doesn't have to be as scary as everybody thinks. And like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stop over my website, toddrogersphotography.com, check out some other prints and stuff that I have there. And once again, it's been great having you guys stop in, and I will see you the next time.